So I'm going to talk about some new direction for 2026 regarding sourcing products in Google Sheets. Now, if you follow me in the past, you might have, for instance, seen or you've even used one of these Google Sheet systems. For instance, this Amazon Sourcer Google Sheet system. And with this system, the way it works is you bring in the product data on your own. So you manually find a way. Well, actually, I usually use a Chrome extension, a free Chrome extension. And you pull in titles into these sources, and then it automatically finds sources by searching product titles on search engines. And this has worked in the past, and it's possible that it might not be working right now, but it might work again in the future. So just you'll have to hold on as I will try to rectify that situation to see if I can get any of these working. If they're not currently working, I had this one and I also had one for eBay. But moving forward for 2026, what I'm doing is taking the same, the same idea of what I did with those systems and basically taking just the most basic function of actually searching product titles on a Google Sheet and returning results in the Google Sheet, and just taking that one particular functionality and just providing that separately. And what that does is it allows you to actually take this code, which I can provide on a Google Doc, and you can take that code anywhere, right, to any Google Sheet, and then you'll be able to search for products. As opposed to these systems that I made roughly, say, about 4 years ago or so, between 4 and 5 years ago, depending on the system. These systems are very, very stationary, right? It's very hard to change or to do anything here because the code, the macros are looking for things in very specific places. So you can't just, change this column or move a column or, it's not flexible, right? And then I have formulas that are, are already pre-calculated on other sheets. And so you can't really, move things around or build your own spreadsheet here, right? This was like a system that was ready to go where you just, you open the system and you use it as is, right? But what I'm doing for 2026 is I'm trying to provide the functionality separately. And what that means is that basically I'm looking to actually build this with you, essentially. All right, meaning I'm not going to be building this and like keeping it to myself and then trying to sell it or something, right? So this will be totally, a totally open source situation. So the code is here. You can download it. You can just click a link, open it up, and open it. And when you do open the spreadsheet, you'll have to use file make a copy to make a copy of anything that that you open. It'll be view only, so you have to do make a copy, and make sure you choose your own drive. Your drive is the location for the copy. Okay, and so part of this is, yes, to make it more simplified and more flexible, but also as a replacement for the fact that some of these sourcing systems don't currently work. And and I know for a fact, I'm pretty sure the eBay, I've heard a few people, I had a few people email me and say the eBay sourcing system hadn't worked. And, these are systems you can download, for free, and just use them. But, it's ideal if when you do download them, if you expect them to work, that they would work. And the eBay scraper library is something that has to be worked on, that I also had out there somewhere. I think I'll have to get all of that together so you can access this stuff. But that's basically what I'm looking to do. So what I'll do in another video, this was just kind of to explain what I'm doing in general, what I'm trying to do here in general. I'll actually look at what's happening with this script, and I'll look to see that if it's actually doing what I hope it would do. And from there, if you're a coder and you can take it further, do more with it, that's going to be great. And if you're just trying to use it, you can try it out And gradually what I'll do is build with you through video macros and other things to help make it more of a complete system that you can use, but in a way that you can not a system such as this system, but one that where you can take it and it's flexible and you can use it on different spreadsheets. So that's all I really wanted to say for this video. You can check the description of this video for a link to another video, because these will be basically like a series of videos that I will make periodically. So you can watch them in some sort of sequence. And also I want to mention, because I know a lot of people who are potentially watching this video are people who already use my resources. So I just want to mention that I also have a channel. It's not actually a new channel. It's actually my first channel. But I hadn't really actively used it for a long time. And so I'm putting everything on that one channel. So that will be one major channel. It's a channel of resources. Okay, it's just for me to anything that I have that I want to provide, I just make a video and provide it there. And there will always be a link you can click to open the resource, open the resources. So you might have followed my sellers channels. I have Amazon dropshipping, I had Amazon, eBay dropshipping, I had all these different channels. I don't actually honestly do those things now. I don't dropship and necessarily sell anymore at this moment, and I might get back into it again. So I'm not really actively making new content for that stuff, such as Amazon content, so when I made these systems, yes, I was actively selling and I was using these systems to find products and all that, but I'm not currently doing that. So I haven't really been active with those channels, but I have a much more general scope and general channel. A lot of what I do is spreadsheets, so that will naturally, a lot of it will be spreadsheets, but there's other stuff that might just end up on there. So basically, that's what's happening. And again, I'll look to see if I can get these working or what's happened with these, but it might, be some time. But mainly I just want to put things out that are lightweight, that you can kind of just copy the code and use it and do some simple functions, concerning product sourcing, because I know it's a thing that, a lot of people would like to be able to do in Google Sheets from my experience. So that's about it for this video. If you were able to stick around to the end of the video, thanks for doing that. And you can always contact me questions or anything like that. And that's about it. I'll see you around in another video.